Hey guys, Debbie Bubbles here. Welcome back to my channel and into the walls of our home sweet home. Y'all, this evening I am doing a tag. I'm going to do this tag video for y'all tonight. Now, I was in the middle of hot combing my hair, but I was like, we got to get this done. I'm sorry I'm not more presentable. I'm clean. I have on a little makeup. Can't put anything on my eyes right now. But let's get into this. So now let me just go ahead and say right off, thank you, Liz, for creating this collaboration, this tag. And I'm so sorry it took me so long to get to it, but here it is. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that anyone and everyone who watches it is blessed by it. I hope that it is food for thought, that it makes you ponder, that it makes you reevaluate, that it makes you think. Hi guys, Debbie Bubbles here. Welcome back to my channel and into the walls of our home sweet home. Y'all, this evening we are going to do a tag. It is a fall tag, the fall harvest tag, which was created by Liz over at Decorating with Jazzy Green. So Liz, this is for you, girl. Now, there are just a few questions and I have a few answers. For one, in this tag, Liz has, first of all, asked us to name and share with you 3 to 5 fall things that we love and to talk about them. So we're going to do that right now. Hang on. So turning the camera around, we're going to start over here with some Scentsy items. Just got some Scentsy in the other day. And I love Scentsy. But in the fall, one of the scents that I really love is this one here. This is a Sparkling Spice Citrus. I also love the pumpkin roll and the marshmallow pumpkin scent. However, this one right here, it reminds me of when I was a child and in school where we would take the oranges and then poke the holes in them and insert cloves, whole cloves in them and make the little scent things. I love that scent. Just like I love the friendship tea, which is reminiscent of that too. Now, again, this fall scent here, Sparkling Spice Citrus, this wax melt, the cleaning sprays and hand soaps and dish liquids. I love these items. They speak fall to me. Just have an outstanding scent, and again, it just reminds me of childhood, reminds me of my mama. And that is one thing from fall that I really love. Another item that I'm loving for fall this year, something new for me that I purchased when we're out of town, is this fall pumpkin pillow. She is large. She's about as wide as I am. This pumpkin pillow is just the softest, most beautiful thing to me currently. It reminds me of the Mocha Check from Mackenzie Childs. I like that. They had it in several different colors, but this one spoke to me for whatever reason. And today it is sitting in the media room. It's been in my bedroom. It's been in the living room. But today it's here. The third thing, or another thing that I really like for fall, would be my mugs. And I just got through drinking out of this one, so I had to go rinse it out. But I love mugs. I love that you can bring out your fall-themed mugs. This one, too, is another of my favorite. Has the stag on it. Y'all know I love my stags and my deers. So I like bringing out my pretty, festive, decorative fall mugs as well. I have decorative mugs throughout the year, but the fall ones just speak to me and of me because I am a fall girl, y'all. And I love those. Now, I also love cozy fall sweaters and throws, although, you know, she gets a little hot. I will start off with them hanging on the door over there, which I've covered with another item that I can't show you because it's in the Christmas color. that I have for this year. So I want to show you that. But I like plaid. I like tartan plaid. And I have a tartan plaid, a brown tartan plaid cardigan hanging over there that I picked up in Burlington a few weeks ago. It's pretty. It's very pretty. I've actually worn it once. I wore it earlier in this week because we've been down in the 30s. Yes, in the mornings. And I love the cooler weather. Now, speaking of the 30s, that is one of the questions here. And I'm going to go ahead and skip forward to it because since I mentioned it, you know, Liz was asking us to share or to describe our current weather situation. I think it's excellent. Again, it's been in the 30s and 40s in the morning. And like today, our high was 59. We got up to 58 and then it started dropping. Yes, I love fall weather. It's cool. It's crisp. It's gray, it's dreary, and most people may not like that, but I do. Now, unfortunately, for the upcoming week, we've got some 80s coming back. I'm going to melt again. But like now, for instance, I haven't had the air conditioner on in, well, for a week now because it's just not necessary because it's so wonderful and cool in the house without it. Yeah, no air conditioning needed. We're good. Now, hang on. Let me look at the next question. Okay, guys. So, real life was happening here. I had hot flash, so I had to take a moment. Now, listen. We're just going to jump right on back in here. I don't even know where I stopped. Well, isn't that just like me? She had a hot flash, y'all. I had to go cool off. So back at it again. I'm not even sure where I stopped on the fall tag questions. So we're going to pretend that I just gave you the 3 to 5 fall things that I love. And we're going to pick it up from there because I think I'd gotten a little further in the video, but I'm going to cut it out because I was splashing. So we're going to go with the next question that I see here. And that's, do you like fall? Why or why not? I love fall. I absolutely love fall. Fall, autumn, my very favorite time of year. I love the cooler temperatures, the crispness of the air. I love that it's not hot outside anymore. I love being able to dress in beautiful sweaters and have throw blankets and warm things around, although I shed them because, yeah, I have to shed them because get a little too hot. So yes, I absolutely love fall. Now, the next question, which word do you prefer, fall or harvest? Both. I like them both. Either or. I say both, fall, harvest, autumn, all that good stuff. As far as the next question is to describe our current weather. Well, currently we have been in the low 30s and 40s in the mornings, and it takes most of the day to kind of warm up. And so like today, our high was 59. We made it to 58 and then it started cooling down. Wonderful. You know, I love it. I know that next week, we have temperatures that are supposed to be in the 80s again. I'm sad because I enjoy the fall and the cooler fall temperatures. But I'm in Amarillo, Texas, and we fluctuate to extremes. So that's that. Can't pick and choose it, though. We get what God gives us, and we can just go with it, like it or not. We can't change it. So anywho, the next question that Liz has is, are you a sweater or hoodie person and why? I would say I'm more of a hoodie person. I'm not going to necessarily wear the hood, but I like cardigans and sweaters and things that button or zip and that I can shed easily. Just to have a sweater on, then you get the static in your hair and all this stuff. Although I look static, you know. You get the static and all that. And let me swipe that. You get, yeah, hat hair with the hoodies. But I like the look. I like a nice hoodie or hooded sweater, cardigan with jeggings or leggings and some tall boots or mid-calf boots. I love scarves and that kind of thing. But again, I like to be able to shed them easily as well. But when it starts getting really cool, it's still nice to be able to get out and about and wear those things because I love the colors of fall. I love the clothing of fall. It's pretty and yep, that's my jam. Question number 5 is, are there any fall activities that you like to do? And if so, what are they? Fall Foliage Festival in Canadian, Texas, which is another town here in Texas in the Panhandle. I love that. It's just of a vast variety of trees that are changing color at this time of year, and you drive through and tour through, and there's ciders and there's all these great things going on. They have festivals and all that stuff, but I love fall foliage. I love the changing of the leaves. I'm looking down because I wrote some notes. I collect leaves. When I was in Alabama, and people probably thought I was a little kooky, and maybe I am. I collected leaves there. There were some gigantic, big as my hand and bigger maple leaves that were just so gorgeous. And I brought many of them home, and I actually used them, although y'all didn't get to see them, used them in a lot of my fall floral arrangements and potpourri arrangements and that kind of thing in the house because they were just pretty to me. Another thing that I like, just acorns and pine cones falling from trees, and I have collected those too because I like using the real. I like real acorns and pine cones and that kind of thing. The pine cones, you can put them in the oven and bake them, kill the little critters and things that might be in them, that kind of thing. But I love pine cones and acorns and leaves and yep. Those fall things I love. And so picking and looking for those things, collecting them is one of my fall things that I like to do. An activity I like. Now, question number 6 is, what's your favorite fall drink? Spiced tea, hot cocoa, London fog lattes. Those are my favorite. Now, every one of those things I will drink any time of year. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be fall because I like the warm and cozy feels of most things, even if they bother me. But no, those are soothing, comforting things to me. And the spiced tea, I did that in a recent collaboration for Quick and Easy Meals. The friendship tea, I love that. And again, that, like the scent of my wax milk, it just reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me of my mama. And yeah, so I like that. Number 7 is, do you celebrate Halloween? Why or why not? I do not celebrate Halloween. I don't have any kids. No, not at home. I don't celebrate Halloween. When I grew up, we didn't necessarily celebrate Halloween. We had fall festivals even back then. My mom would always throw like a fall party. And we had the apple dunking, and we baked cookies, and we did all the things, but we did it at home. And it wasn't a pagan or otherwise, thing for us. It was just celebrating fall and the things of fall. So now when I later in life had children early. When I had children, there were times that they got to dress up for Halloween, and we went to family members' homes who handed out candy, and they got to participate as far as that goes. But just to say we celebrated Halloween per se, no. Nobody got to dress in anything crazy or scary and that kind of thing. You got to be a cute little angel or Power Ranger, because I had a Red Ranger in the house. You got to be cute little characters from the little shows and cartoons and things that they saw. And it was just something fun for them to do. And we also had stuff at the churches and all the fall festivals and harvest festivals for them as far as that goes too. But I'm just not about the gore and the non-Christ-like parts of Halloween is what I'm going to say. It would be probably more of the when you know better, you do better type of thing. You start investigating for yourself researching for yourself the meanings of things. And yeah, everybody has their own personal opinion of all of this. And I'm just going to stick with mine. If it doesn't bring glory to God, if it doesn't bring people closer to the cross, if it's not something that Jesus would have done, how about we just not do it? Oh. Okay, the next question, number 8, is do you watch videos that have anything Halloween in them? No. I watch, like, if there's a Hallmark movie that has a fall theme, sure, fall. But if, like, the scary movies, the Halloween movies, the Michael Myers stuff, those things, no. Now, did I ever view any of those things, like the Michael Myers and Jason stuff? Yeah, I've seen at least one of each of those, but it didn't sit right with my soul and my spirit, y'all. I felt uncomfortable. God allowed me to feel uncomfortable about it. And when you're feeling uncomfortable, there's a reason for it. But yeah, when I was younger, in my 20s or what have you, yeah, I've seen those things, but I definitely wouldn't watch them now. And I'd hope and pray that more people are not viewing those things now. Yeah, it's enough for me. But at the end of the day, I'd have to say that it's about relationship with God. And I think a lot of times, I think most of the time, we need to go to God about it. If there's any question in your mind, in your heart about it, if you don't have a peace about it, I say don't do it. And as I seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, seek him first and see what he reveals to you concerning whatever the activity is, and go from there. But again, you do you, boo-boo. I'm going to do what Jesus said for me to do. Do I hit the mark all the time? No, I do not. But every day, I'm going to try to do what is right, what he's called me to do, what brings pleasure to him, what pleases him, what is pleasing in his sight. I'm going to try my best to daily love God and love people. And that's loving God, not just in word or for wordplay, but it's loving God continually. It's showing God's love to others, whatever the situation may be. And I'm about to turn it into a sermon. Y'all know I'm a minister. And I'm trying to hold back. But, sometimes the Spirit says, girl, go on and say what you need to say. Say what I told you to say. So, y'all, I think we need to take a step back and a long look inside. We need to, again, like I say, seek God first in all things. In all things. About everything. It doesn't matter. He wants to hear from you. He wants to hear from us. It can be as simple as the toilet paper. Should I get the 2-ply out or do I need the single ply? I mean, you can talk to him about anything. He wants you to talk to him about anything and everything. He is the creator of the universe. He's your creator. In God we live and move and have our being. He lives in us, y'all. So why would you not want to communicate with the one person who knows you more intimately, more personally, the one person who knows you, the one person who truly knows you? And I'm going to leave it alone. I'm just going to tell you, you know what? I love God and I love you. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's not anything in between thing. It's a God loved me. He chose me. And he told me to love above all else.